know, I got a lot of time to think, right? I think a lot. I have nothing but time to think. And since I was younger, so I was quiet. Hold on. The other avocado was somewhat okay, but not really. There was a bad spot in it too. This car is I need to go somewhere to defog my car and clean it out and reorganize it. And I got a plan. No. I'm not giving up that easy. I'm not going down without a fight. Because my mommy and daddy brought me into the world. They didn't even bring me into the world. The doctor did. I didn't want to come into the world, but I didn't want to be in my mommy's ooh-ha either. That nasty thing, no. What was I gonna say? I forgot when I went live. I had something to say and I forgot. Oh. You know, see, this starts from, the reason why I've preached from, I didn't even preach, I just read from Genesis, okay, from the first chapter to the third chapter of Genesis. And in another video, I read all the way to like the 6th or 7th, and I skimmed through the book of Genesis. I've read it. I read the Bible when I was in jail. I was also of the Holy Spirit since I was a child. So all the Bible did was confirm what I had already known, but I doubted in my heart. Because my mommy and family said, "Oh, you're just a child, you don't know nothing." Okay? I know that you don't need to smoke, drink, drug, sex, party, fuck, suck, dick, and lick in life. Because you're not going to get it. You're not going to get it, so whatever. I'm swiping you. Bye. So, and how I know this to be true is because my mommy didn't have enough money for her smoking, drinking, drugging, sexing, partying, fucking, sucking, dicking, and licking, and having 5 kids that she couldn't take care of. And then getting together with 3 different men that were all a bunch of losers that did not work and provide for themselves, for their child or children, nor the girlfriend or the mother of their children. They didn't partake or cooperate. They mooched and freeloaded. And then my sister's father was just used. I don't know how my mom and him got married, and I don't know how on God's great earth, because neither of them had jobs. Where'd they have the money to get married? What about food? What about the rent? What about education? What about a career? Your place in the world first. The Bible speaks, you need to seek your place in the kingdom first. Then all will be added to you. But nobody's doing that. And nobody is living correctly to begin with. I don't like the avocado when it's mushy. my avocado that I bought like a couple days ago ain't gonna be any good either. It's probably gonna have spots in it, or it's probably not gonna be good at all. And I will never buy an avocado again. I will never buy an avocado again. How could this one have been like very unripe and it's like very green? I've had it in my car 3 days. And the other two I just bought from Aldi's yesterday. And they're disgusting. I had to take a loss. I can't even get this one out. It's still unripe. It's still unripe after 3 days of being in my car. This one I bought from Walmart. When I bought the watermelon, I believe. And it's still green, but it better not be bad on the inside. Yeah, it's still unripe. I can't even take it out of the skin. It's actually ripe, but I didn't cut it all the way through. It's still a little bit tough though, but it's ripe if I can get it apart. This one's, it's actually not even ripe yet. It's still hard. Look, I've had this one in my car for 3 fucking days. 3 fucking days. So you tell me it's not the avocado being in my car that made it go bad. This one ain't even ripe yet. It's still yellow and green. I knew I shouldn't open it up yet, because now I can't eat it with my sandwich. I'm sweating, yo. I don't even know where my other fucking toilet paper went, my other little roll of toilet paper. I still had another roll of toilet paper that was kind of... This is probably draining my battery. Oh, I'm still charging it. Holy fuck. You gotta take that off because... Hold on. 39%. I've been charging my phone almost all day and they won't let it charge fully. That was just like the pointy part, the top of the avocado. Look at this. It's rubbery, but it's still firm. It's not. I've got 3 fucking pits of this side is ripe, sort of. But the skin to the pit came off into my. I can't get it out now. Donald Trump, you need to get hard on your people. And stop people from having kids when they can't take care of themselves. Because quite frankly, I wish I was never born and allowed to be on this earth. Because it has not been pleasant. I can't even fucking eat a fucking avocado that I paid $1 for. This one I paid $1 for. And it's not even ripe yet. It's still rubbery. It's still unripe, some of it. Just like there's a test to pass each grade, Just like there's a driver's license test, just like there's a test for a process, a test, and whatever else, and there's like a string in the avocado. I hope it's not a worm. How do you know if avocados have worms in them? What do they look like? Because I know there are worms in avocados. And they are like colorless and then they turn like a greenish brown or something. I never got to learn about fruit, what's good and what's bad, and how to tell if it's good or bad. I don't know if that's just the root. I don't know. I don't know. I can't reach for a spoon right now. But there's tests for everything. You have to be certified. You have to be this. You have to be that. You have to be this. What about having kids? Yeah, there is such a thing as a marriage certificate, but they're like paper. They're like water now. What the fuck are those? What meaning do those have? I'm fat. That's what I know. Malnourished, malnutrition, dehydrated, unhealthy, and many other things. My eyesight is deteriorating from all the times I've gotten lice shampoo in my eyes, from not eating healthy, eating a lot of junk food. And what I mean by junk food, I don't mean fast food. I mean candy. Okay? Check out candy like the Hershey bars, the Snickers, the Three Musketeers, the 100-gram bars, the Twix, the what else? The 100-gram bars, the Kit Kats. I can't think of any more. The Chunkies. What else? The Mr. Good bars, the whatchamacallits. The Butterfingers. I didn't really care for Milky Ways. I did at one point, but when I grew up, I didn't like the nougat. Just like in the Snickers, they are putting too much nougat in it. So like, it's alright, but it's too much. Yeah, my eye is all swollen right here again. So, I gotta clean my face with some bleach and soap and bleach, Dawn soap and water. I need to go get money out of the store because I'm going to have to do laundry and I don't have enough quarters because they keep making me give it away. I've given away like $3 of my quarters already. Fly, get the fuck off me. And I'm using all these tissues for what? My foot is falling asleep because I'm sitting on it without socks on. So now the buggies are going to infest my feet again. It's all squished, like indented. And I got a foot cramp. Oh my god. Oh my god. Ah, shit. That hurts. Oh my god. So what was I saying? Well, not what was I saying, but the Holy Spirit within me. Airplane. They plane. 5 o'clock. Do you know where your children are? Do you know where my son is? Because I don't know. I know I want my mommy and daddy dead. And my haters and enemies. And those that partook in partaking in my demise, my downfall, my separation from myself and my son. From myself before and after having my son. Yes, of course I love my son. I gave birth to him. I carried him 9 months. And they were all trying to kill me and make me lose my son. And the world just went right along with it and allowed it to happen because the police didn't do nothing. What were they going to do? They had no proof. And yes, I did have insurance. I could have went to the doctor and claimed distress, but they would have blamed it on my situation because I wasn't ready, equipped, and established and prepared to have a child, except with the help of the father, meaning Joe. But he didn't want the baby. He didn't even want to be with me anymore. He wanted to be with the girl at college, the Phoebe lookalike. But I had to do what I had to do because my mommy and daddy didn't take care of me. They weren't there for me. They didn't care and provide for me. They abandoned me, abused me, neglected me, rejected me, forsaken me, and misused me, and had me misused. Oh, but it's my fault that it happened to my sister. Oh, it's my fault we went to foster home. I said enough was enough, and I, having a brain, said, oh, I've got to do something to protect me and my sister. Oh, but my little bitch mummy has to play the victim. Well, if she wasn't downtown Bridgeport chasing Richie down at the bars, instead of coming home to her children, which she was receiving welfare for, she was out running around for Richie. When all he was doing was using her for the money so he could drink at the bars all day and hustle. And you know what hustle means, ladies and gentlemen? It means taking advantage of. It means using others. So when you all claim, oh, you got this hustle going on, you're using others, you're taking advantage of others, you know what? Let's take it deeper, take it further. That's an abomination. That is also not godly. Okay? And that's what's wrong with the world. The money. The money is causing everybody to take advantage and use people and use things, or use people as if they were things. I don't know if I said the other thought, the other revelation that came to my mind in the last video before I got angry was, because I need to reach over and get my spoon to scoop out the avocado in the one that I've had for 3 days that was not ripe. And it's still not ripe because I'm squishing it and it's not even, it's rubbery. It's still firm. It's not ripe. So I'm going to have to cut this up and eat it with some salt and pepper separately. I won't be able to eat it with my sandwich because it's too hard. The other half is more softer. It's more soft. But there's this piece inside it that looks like a worm. It might be a root because it's not moving. And I just tore it off. But it still goes deeper. Oh, there's somebody else in that car. Okay, I thought it was just the older woman. Oh, my stomach. So, I'm suffering because my mommy and daddy were not equipped and established, ready and prepared. I still didn't even say what I went live to say on this video. I just remembered it again. But this side of the avocado ain't even ripe either. It's still rubbery. It's softer, but I'm not going to be able to eat it with this sandwich. So I'm going to have to just, since I've already cut it, I'm going to have to eat it with salt and pepper. And I can't break this knife because it's the only one I have left. And this knife is my savior. It's Jesus in the form of a knife. Okay? Okay. Because this knife has helped me to eat. And all the times I was homeless on a bicycle and without a bicycle when I was put in jail or whatever, and I had the knife to cut up my fruits and vegetables or whatever, or a sandwich I was making or whatever, and they would always take my knives away because, oh, she's a harm, because other people are making her into to look like she's a ticking time bomb. Of course, when you bring a child into the world and you don't take care of them, of course that child is going to become a ticking time bomb. And what do you think is happening to all these children that y'all are bringing into the world? And then the world is fucking you all out of your lives because you didn't follow the right process, the right steps in the recipe. And you fucked yourselves and your children. Now, let me take it further. The reason why I went live for this video, okay, was it was for the food, to explain about the food and about the system that we got going on. How my aunt claims to be so smart. How Joe claims to be so smart. How all of you claim to be know-it-alls and smart-asses and smart-alecks and sarcastic assholes. Okay? History buffs. Let me teach you a thing or two about history. Okay? What about history do we know? How many people have died, have come and gone? And under what conditions they've had to live through? Or that they've tried to survive through. But it got the best of them because people became selfish and greedy. And instead of taking care of their children and their families, they took care of themselves. And they chose themselves. Which is good and dandy, but it's not a good thing. Because if you have to choose between yourself and your children, look at the planes going right over Walmart. Right over. This ain't even ripe. I can't even get it out of the skin. Out of the avocado itself. And I'm going to hurt myself. It's like not ripe. How could it not be ripe? 3 days in my hot car. I bought the ones from Aldi's yesterday. They were already ripe when I got them. Now I gotta waste all that avocado on the skin because it's not ripe. Or maybe I can bite it out. Me and my rat tooth. Oops, I don't want to eat the skin. See? I can't even eat that because it's coming off with the skin. And I'm not gonna eat the skin. My rat tooth comes in handy. So, let's talk about life. Shall we? We need to know what we're fighting for, right? What are y'all fighting for? To smoke, drink, drug, sex, party, fuck, suck, and dick each other? How's that working out for you? Or how should I say this? How is it not going to be working out for you very soon? Because it's about to turn. Because everybody has their turn. It just comes at different times. Just because you're a different race doesn't mean you're going to escape the outcome and result or the costs and consequences. And you're mistaking it as the United States being racist or discriminating. No. Everything we do, whether white, pink, brown, polka dot, yellow, green, white, black, brown, orange, blue, green, purple, the animals, look at what the animals are going through. We're racist against the animals. They're going to fuck us up, man. Or we got the wild, all these other animals. They're going to get angry. They're going to come back at us because we're failing them and we're not doing God's work. The works we're doing is destroying ourselves and each other and the land that God gave us for humans to exist. speak about this again when I read the book of Genesis, when I start reading it again to you guys. But that's when they let my phone charge and when I can actually sit and focus on the Bible. Because being homeless, I gotta go this place, that place, this place, that place. I already went to 7-Eleven today, heated up my tea, and got a cup of ice. I gave him 50 cents to heat up my tea. I didn't even get to drink it hot. I had an avocado tooth. The avocado took the place of my tooth. It's almost right. Do I still get the same vitamins and minerals and nutrients out of this, that it's not ripe all the way? Them avocados were bad the day I bought them. And I threw out the receipt yesterday. Because I hate having to go in and return food. Knowing they know I live in my car, they think that they went bad because I live in my car. No. This one goes to show you. I bought it at Walmart 3 days ago when I bought the watermelon. It might have been 4 days ago. That's the same bus that goes to the library. Oh well, I can get them raw. So for all you smart Alex or your Miss Know-It-Alls, Mr. and Mrs. Know-It-Alls, I'm gonna say this first. All of you are selfish, seeking money. Seeking to become rich. But yet you got a world of suffering. A world of people that are suffering. Because the United States operates off of money, a money system. And there's not enough, there may be enough of it to go around, but not enough time for it to go around. For me to help myself, I don't have time to help myself because they've wasted it. They've delayed it because this is too hard. This still ain't right, man. This still had another day or two in my car. And there's not a brown spot on it. But I had to waste 2 avocados. 69 cents each. Fuck you and your money. I don't want your money. I don't want you. I don't want anybody. And fuck my family for labeling me and judging me as money hungry. They're the money hungry ones. They're living it up and they ain't even helping me. Oh, but I'm the one that doesn't want help. No, because when I go there, they fuck with me. And I haven't been to, I only went to their place when I brought them their stuff that they left behind in the apartment in Lake Worth. Or no, I'm sorry, West Palm Beach. I shouldn't have even went there. I shouldn't, because they tried to keep me for my son's birthday. But the only way for me to see my son was for me to accept to go through their stuff in the house and clean up the house to make it clean. They didn't pay me for it. They made me waste my money to go up there with a U-Haul truck and spend my money. Then they gave me $100 to get back. That was in gas. I didn't have any extra money because I spent more money going up there then they paid me. And it was all an attempt to fuck with me to keep me from my son's birthday in 2021 or 2022. I can't remember what year it was. When they moved from West Palm to St. Petersburg. Okay? I'm going off on all different things right now. But my aunt claims to be a history buff. She's not so smart. Yeah, she went farther than my mom and my uncle and her mother and her father. But that doesn't mean she did it right. Because she ended up with someone younger than her, which was 17, 18 years old. He was black. She was in her 30s. I mean, he only went with her because he needed a place to live and someone to be with because he was adopted or in a foster home. He only chose, God is going to crown you in front, yeah. It's so freaking unright. Anyway, where we went wrong, where humanity went wrong, where the government went wrong, back in the days in the farms, they didn't let people, they stopped people from having farms or growing their own food. And they started putting taxes on it. And then they only allowed certain people to make the food. So it cost other people more money to buy food from other people. So I have to go back to 7-Eleven to get ice for my water. I have to cut up my other watermelon, my other half of my watermelon into another bowl. Which I might not even do because I might just eat it out of the thing. Have to heat up my tea. So that's like another $1. And what did I do with my cookie? Oh, it's up there. I'm not even going to want to eat that because I don't know if buggies got into the package. This is still unripe. It still had another 2 days to ripen. Wow. It's still unripe. It's edible. It's still unripe. Really? I'm thirsty and I can't drink anything. The water is warm. So because of taxes, because the government wanted to tax everything so that they could make jobs for people and then cause levels of people. How can you have levels of people when we all require the same thing? But how are we supposed to work to make money without being able to eat? You try working without eating and drinking. You try it. Not having a place to live, not having family as support, not having a place to take a shower, and put clean clothes on and have sneakers to go to work. You try it. Having to stay with a child molester. Take showers in a fungus-infested shower. Mommy and Daddy, go fuck yourselves. Fucking honoring you piece of shit. Fuck yous. You didn't give me life. I'll honor parents that take care of their children, that care and provide for them. My mommy and daddy, go fuck yourselves. I ain't honor no fucking piece of shit assholes that choose to smoke instead of taking care of the children. Go fuck yourselves. I hope you rot in hell and burn. I give those that are doing, at least they're, the other people that are doing the fucked up jobs, hey, at least they're working to provide for their family. Unlike you people. My mommy and daddy rather, sorry. Because they're the ones that are being assholes and not taking care of me. But yet blaming me for the shit that they caused and created so that they could use me to teach others. Hello, I think everybody knows not to fuck, suck, dick, and lick a child. Or to rape a child. And then make her go and have a boyfriend to survive and give up her virginity. And then he breaks up with her because we can't survive because we don't have a place of our own. We don't have a job. We don't have food. We don't have... And we weren't even supposed to be together. He and I were not meant to be. My first boyfriend. I only hooked up with him because I needed protection. Because I knew I was going to be going back to Bridgeport from Stratford, Connecticut. And Stratford and Bridgeport are like, well, not anymore. They're one and the same now because the gangs and all the drugs are taking over all these and annihilating this country and the people. So it's no longer the United States of America. It's drug America. It's America on drugs. Money is the same thing. Money is a drug. Sex is a drug. Smoking is a drug. Drinking is a drug. Why is it a drug? Maybe it'll grow an avocado tree. Well, let me get back to eating my sandwich, shall I? I should got more onion. Because it's going to go bad anyway. The buggies are going to eat it. It was a small onion. But I still didn't eat it all because it was only a small piece of bread to help me when I eat the rest of my watermelon so I don't get a tummy ache. You know why everybody's coming to America? They want to smoke, drink, drug, sex, party, fuck, suck, dick, and have kids for free. They're over there in their country, and they're being held captive and hostage, and as slaves, and they can't even work. They don't know what to do in life other than fuck each other and produce more kids and more lives that they can't take care of. They don't have no education, no understanding. The men in Africa and Zimbabwe and Haiti and all they know is how to smoke, drink, drug, sex, party, fuck, suck, dick, and lick. Then they come here, they hear about everything going on over here. They're like, oh wow, they get paid, let's go. They want to have fun too. They want in on all the action. They want in on all the action. But then when they come here and see for themselves, it's not what it's choked up to be, huh? I'm full. Because I have a small stomach. Even though I'm fat, I'm overstuffing myself. Because I don't get to eat like this every day. In fact, I shouldn't even be eating because I need to get my car fixed. And I don't even have the money to get that done this month. I gotta wait till next month. I might not even have enough next month. That's a yummy onion sandwich. Yummy. Get the fuck out of here, bud. Yeah, I know where I need to go. Senator fighting for his life after. This avocado is not ripe and I'm not eating it. I'll just go to the bank. Or actually, I'll get it from 7-Eleven. I'm trying to hurry up and eat so I can talk, but I can't do that and that at the same time. Too much onion. That's spicy. It was fucking hot. And I got my windows open because the breeze was not blowing. It just did now. You motherfucker. I gotta clean up this car. I know what I gotta do. I gotta hurry up. An iguana. An iguana. I see you. Climbing up the tree. Well, people, it's been nice. I gotta go. I can't do this. I'm gonna get rid of my duffel bag that I bought from Ross, Dress for Less, or Burlington, or whatever. Or maybe I'll wash it. Because it's causing, how do I say it? I gotta wash all my shirts over again, my sweaters and my jackets. Because the buggies are harboring in my duffel bag. Not that I'm gonna need the coats anyway. But I'm going to put them into a different bag. I don't really want to waste the money to wash them all again, though. Especially up here. I ain't got the money to do all this shit, man. How can you run a country? How can these businesses, how can you people live with yourselves knowing that you've got trillions or millions of dollars, billions of dollars, but you got all these people suffering? How can you live with yourselves? I feel guilty for eating once a day. Trying to eat healthy so I don't get a full-blown diabetes or a heart attack or stroke. Now my avocado is going to go bad because it's going to get all brown because it's open. I'm too full to eat that right now. I need to go get something to drink to digest, to help my food digest. That watermelon is not going to last till tomorrow. And I don't know if I can eat it today, man. I'm too full. But I'm not going to go and spend almost $10 on a fucking container of watermelon when it's nasty and soggy and disgusting and people put their hands on it and did whatever they... No, I'm not going to put my body at risk for salmonella or E. coli. Sorry. I could cut up my own watermelon and spend $6 on a whole watermelon and have it for 2 or 3 days, as opposed to $10 eating already cut up watermelon that's been contaminated by gloves or somebody else or a surface. And not only that, it's soggy and disgusting. You people... Cuckoo! Cuckoo! My mommy and sister used to pay for the already cut up onions and peppers while they were on food stamps and SSI for their kid. But yet, they had their marijuana and their cigarettes, right? But yet, I was starving. I wasn't able to eat, or I had to eat junk food or ice cream to keep my sugar level going. So I didn't go into a diabetic coma or shock. Okay, not only that, I'm using my toilet paper, oh my fucking, but, I paid all this money in insurance so they could fuck my car up to make me hit somebody else or swipe somebody else. And now I'm paying for it when they're the ones that caused it and created it to punish me. Because my duddy is trying to make me lose my car because I didn't help him pay for his car repairs when I was homeless, when he made me homeless because I snitched on him, and then he put me on child support, and I didn't even get to see my son or visit with him. Go fuck yourselves. I hope he's all rotten hell. Go to fucking...